Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bölüm 6 ile karşınızdayım. RoboCop. En son bankayı kurtardık. ED, ED'lerle birlikte. Merdiveni inemeyen ED'lerle. Bankadan sonra karakola geri döndük. Buradan devam ediyoruz. Şimdiden izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Başlıyorum o halde.
Information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on every fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs. So now
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with some...
follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Her şeyde de RoboCop. Her şeye git.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit
I'm
now
ready for you,
stands.
Robo.
Delta City is the only
I'm afraid
hope
not.
that we have.
Looks like OCP is really cutting costs.
All
like
right,
mad.
let's
God
see
knows
what's
what they'll
cooking
do
under
next.
the hood.
Or who.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Alışık olduğumuz şey derece B.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to... How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis.
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you?
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected. The thief that broke into my house, I mentioned, he was an addict who'd come over to steal things. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how...
I do not remember my family. I can only feel that.
These feelings, how do they...
Yani geçmişin yankıları gibi geliyor bize sistem hatasından ziyade.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yani robot olabiliriz ama anılarımız hala bizde. O içimizdeki insan hala duruyor.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be
Just having a little fun with our fellow...
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP...
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
Kendi düşüncem burada OCP asla güvenilmez demek. Ki öyle de diyeceğim.
never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Yani arıyoruz değil, bu biz senin arkanı kolluyoruz gibi bir şeydi.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a...
Spike has proven to be talkative. Understood.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some... The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories.
I know someone versed in street...
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy?
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll...
Enough. Head downtown.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
İstersen dünyanın başkanı ol. Robotum ben. Çok da umurumdaydı yani.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my... I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you, judging by your expressive face. He hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right?
Yani kardeş, ben robotum. Ben politikayla ilgilenmiyorum.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me, whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your thing for the top, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods, vote for Kuzak.
Siyasete karışmam abi. Kendi aranızda halledin. OCP'nin de başına geçmesini istemiyorum ama seni de tanımıyorum. Yani.
How are you feeling after the incident?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out, there's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to.
Oğlum şöyle seni tutsam, duvardan duvara vursam ne güzel olur yani. Evet, istiyorum. Şu yerli terörist şeyine bir gidelim bakalım. Salağın işini yapalım da başımıza iş açmasın.
I hate the day shift.
Bakalım skill'lerimiz varmış, verelim bari. Üç tane var. Neye versek? Son bir gelince de şunu veririz. Taramayı halledelim.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Bizimkinden daha iyi bir şey mi verdi acaba? Oo 4-3. 4-3 olur. Al onu bakalım. Burada ne yapabiliriz şimdi? Buraya olmaz. Olmaz. Şu olur. Şurayı neyle kullanabiliriz? Var mı ona göre bir şeyimiz? Buraya gitmemesi lazım. Şimdilik bunu da şuraya koyayım. Şarjör kapasitesi versin şimdilik. Ya bunu burada kullansam olur herhalde ya da yok bu burada olacak tamam. Bu ne veriyor? Tam otomatik. Bunu da verebilsem çok iyi olurdu da. Üç tane harcasam mı? İşte zırh deliciyi kesmiş oluyoruz ya. Hoş olmuyor böyle oldu mu da. Yani şunu açacağım da. Yok. Buraya adam akıllı bir şey geldiğinde bakarım.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them.
I assume there is more if you cannot. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
You metal-headed fuck. First you botched my investigation at the bank, and now that I dug up the data from another... Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help...
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. Especially after what you did at the bank. You showed that you were just OCP's tool.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check. I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to...
I will not be involved in...
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from the rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring. Call me once you secure the box. Otherwise, burn in hell, OCP.
Yani şimdi yasa dışı gazetecilik yapmasan okey diyeceğim. Haklısın. OCP'yi biz de sevmiyoruz. Ama yasa dışı yapıyorsun her şeyi. Bu adam da her şeyi yasaya uydurmaya çalışan bir robot. Adamın programlaması böyle. Burada şunu verecektik. Heh. Oo, dur şurada ceza yazacak araba var. Hemen gideyim. Şunu da aç bakayım ne diyor.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. The only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to...
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Officer Washington reporting for...
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done.
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important.
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like...
Police!
I think that answers my...
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and...
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Ayıp be. Robocop polislik dersi veriyor.
Officers, thank God you're here.
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How...
Well, to tell you...
The second thing is to reassure the victim. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't... Ma'am, could you please tell us what...
It's my cat, Fortune.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for...
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your... flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Ya koskoca Robocop kedi peşinde. Aç bakalım. Ben mi açayım?
Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Buradan biz giremeyeceğimize göre Washington sen gelip gireceksin buradan. Hadi bakayım. Daha hızlı.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Burada mıymış? O araya girmesini beklerdim Washington.
Go ahead.
There it is. It's escaping. Darn it.
Evet, tam olarak beklediğim şey buydu.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that? What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Kediye tek bir animasyon eklemiştir.
There he is.
O nasıl bir atlamaydı lan öyle?
Gosh, Fortune, you look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
is Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Bastard, shot him! You're gonna fly! I'm hit! I see you! I'm hit!
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit!
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
Oğlum adamı götürsene bir yere. Sen de yani herife yüzeysel yaralıyorsun. Kolundan vurulmuş.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist?
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
O Amerika depo savaşları. Hadi bakalım.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Siz manyaksınız arkadaşlar. Robota saldırılır mı ya?
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. These things are supposed to go to Mr.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The content...
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given...
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Hadi yaylanın bakayım gençler. Bir işler çeviriyorsunuz. Belli ki.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what...
If there is evidence of a crime...
Police officer, in the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that when you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved one.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put... They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave...
Ha, dur şu arabaya da ceza yazayım da öyle gideyim oraya. Yasalara uyalım lütfen. Yani işte yan görevler böyle biraz uzayabiliyor. Birkaç tane bir anda çıkıyor. Keyifli ama. Yani bu görevlerden çok keyif aldım. Söyleyebilirim yani.
Hey you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. Doesn't matter. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything, but I don't have to tell you. It really makes me wonder, has the...
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm aware of your instability. That's why I've requested to have people look after.
I am happy to comply with any activity.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I'm sure that becoming a liability...
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's...
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into the... Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Nah.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Süper kahraman iniş.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Ya buranın da harbiden yenilenmesi lazım. Ne bu abi, böyle çöplük yani burası. Yani bu konuda katılıyorum. Bence de yenilenmesi ve düzenlenmesi lazım. Al ben. Al lan hadi senin için yapayım.
Watch and learn, young man.
Sana yeter bu kadar.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
Oo turşu burada mısın?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuking.
Has working with the police not made you...
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much. Nah, tell me. What's the next job?
I need information on Spike's...
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he... Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the river. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe...
Are you positive that he escaped?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I'm guessing, he must have dragged it to some...
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around...
You really want...
We owe him. But it's more... And I think everyone will sleep better once those...
Thank you. You have given me...
I know you're busy, but there's...
I will not be involved.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the title. Slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something. So what do you say?
If
Söyle
it
bakayım
helps you
neymiş?
stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some
Evet, bir ufak bir durdurma yaptım ama kayıtta. İşe yaradı mı bilmiyorum, ona da bakacağım yani. Oğlum bak, VHS MHS diyorum, porno morno şey yapıyorsan seni burada turşuya çeviririm harbiden.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or what. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Oo, buldum ya.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up.
We do not need to bow to our...
Easier said than done.
It takes courage.
Oh, yeah, it does. But hey, let's get back to it, because that's not our...
Ha, bulamamışız da. Bu neymiş?
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The direct, thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it...
Everyone deserves a... Alex Murphy was...
But he... I mean, you really deserved it. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Bu neymiş?
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that, but he said that if he ever did, he'd do his sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope
Yani.
that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's anyway. Risking to sound.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence...
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we... You know how they are. It's different.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though.
You know movies.
Yep. There's nothing but... Hey. I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Torch heads will burn!
Turşu bulayım. Tamam. Hemen turşu buluyorum.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Find him.
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give it a try. The computer. Maybe you'll find. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Haydi orada. Portal Combat mı? Burada bir RoboCop beklerdim ben. Filmlerin arasında.
I don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
Greetings.
The best cop in the hood is back.
I am here.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down. Can you help me out with this?
I will use...
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power.
Araba tamircisi de
I
olduk.
detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure that you knew about that already.
What? I mean, I would never miss such a thing.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting. I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, RoboCop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals.
You said earlier you were looking for...
A biker. Have you repaired...
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance.
Do you know the where?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped... He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird.
Why do you think...
The page he handed me, and as far as I remember...
What was the design?
It was some sort of...
Thank you for...
You're all right.
Niye kaçıp gidiyorsun oğlum?
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it. I misheard the title, so...
You will need even more help.
Shit. I don't even know. I fucked up. I know. And I get with all that great advice. It takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. There's just one thing that...
Which is?
All I need right now. So, let me keep the money.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with...
I know you're a police officer.
Sevdim seni turşu bu seferlik. Bu seferlik sana iyilik yapıyorum.
Can't do this to me, man.
Aa çantayı bırak. Dur lan. Parayı bırakacaktım.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Kısmetin neymiş kardeş? Ben ne yapayım? Ben parayı bırakıyorum zannettim sana. Neyse. Bu bölümü burada bitirelim. Bölüm 6. Robocoproguecity. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Yoshi kaçar.